Production companies such as Universal, New Line Cinemas, Paramount and Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer all feature their logos at the start of films, just like our opening logos. A production company assists a film usually from when it's just an idea to completion. It splits up into 3 sections: post-production, production and pre-production. In pre-production, the company finds a director who casts the main talent. Scripts are also written and budgets for the film are discussed. The budget usually determines how much can be spent on locations, sets and costume design. Our thriller is similar to the UK independent film Monsters, as it too features only 2 characters, saved money in the budget process. Director Simon Baker shows an example of self-funding for the film Nightbus, as he used social media and the site Indiegogo to raise as much money for the budget as possible. In the production process, filming takes place and requires camera crews, lighting, assistant directors and more. Filming for a movie can vary in time. The UK independent film Monsters was filmed over 3 weeks, whilst Hollywood blockbuster The Hobbit took 266 days due to a more elaborate set and scene. The next process involves the editing aspects of adding special effects, sound, music, and other non-diegetic and diegetic sound. The next process, once the film is completed, is distribution. Films such as The Boy Next Door and Taken were distributed by huge production companies such as Universal and 20th Century Fox. Usually the first process of distribution is getting the film to an audience by DVD, cinema or online releases. If the film is successful, it will go virally successful and the film will be distributed worldwide. This is where the film makes back its money spent in production and pays for the distributor. UK independent films could be funded and distributed by the UK Film Council, BBC Films or Film 4 and many others. Examples of successful films include We Need to Talk About Kevin and Monsters. Our film is more likely to be independently distributed by Film 4, BBC, etc., as it is a low-budgeted film with low recognition actors. Marketing campaigns are also very important in the distribution process to get the audience interested in a film. The film can get recognition and publicity through premieres, press releases, interviews, and advertising on billboards, huge ad shells and adverts. Independent films, however, do not have the budget for such advertisement, therefore rely on social media to help spread the word of mouth and get recognised this way. For titles and credits, we watched thriller openings in the art of the title and saw a common theme in the order of credits. Therefore, our opening, the producer and director are named first, followed by the other roles such as lighting coordinator, and last we mention the main characters and music. As our film is more likely to be independently distributed, examples of films that were extremely successful include The King's Speech, The Imitation Game, Monsters, and even small films like Nightbus proved successful. These films were also showcased at film festivals such as the BFI, just like our thriller could. If it proves successful, it could follow box office success of films like The King's Speech and The Imitation Game.